Stadium, where the stakes pile as high as the rooftops. Who will come out on top in this aerial showdown? All right, the Kingfish, the Shock and Awe, the Boundless, and finally, the High Notes. And they are off.
Raid Vault 2!
Sunny weather and normal visibility give us an ideal stage to show off their skills and earn some fame.
The arena looks like it's fresh off the showroom floor. All ready for our contestants to take it out for a test
Reading the
drive.
passage! Deploying motion detector!
With boundless momentum, the Boundless are opening Vault
Motion
1.
detection active. Watch that sonar! Click!
We've got our first elimination of the match. Our teams are finally getting acquainted.
Hold on! You're back! Zipline stationed! Back in action!
The first team wipe has happened. That's gonna hurt.
That one hurt for Shock and Awe, no question. The High Notes picked up a cash box. With an iron fin, the Kingfish have initiated the
Charge
first
the
cash
catch-out beam!
out.
I'm right behind you! Agreed!
Respawn alert! The Shock and Awe are back in action.
Payback could be in the cards. The High Notes won't want to turn their backs on this situation.
Shepherd's Toe.
Every angle cover! Every friend eliminated! Three down, defense still at full power! Proximity sensor online! Down!
The Shock and Awe made an awesome steal there.
They just upped the ante, Scotty.
4 down, Redfield quieter!
A long-awaited return to the arena for the High Notes. The Kingfish are ruling the waters as they take the lead. That was pitch perfect. The High Notes stole a cash out back. Incredible! That's a cash out snagged by the High Notes. With an iron fin, the Kingfish are cutting into Vault 3. The High Notes have amped up their volume.
All in one go, and still not even breathing hard.
With boundless momentum, the Boundless are opening Vault 4. As we pass the halfway point of the match, we can cut the tension with a knife. Or an assassin's dagger. Or a cheese slicer.
Right you are, Scotty. There's no time for a break. Anything can happen in an instant.
The shock and awe grabbed a cash box. Bold plays by the Kingfish as they take charge of the cash out.
Motion sensor online. I'm going up
A
there.
bit of a recurring nightmare for the Boundless. Another wipe. The Boundless need a big play to stay in the tournament. The shock and awe waste no time. Action underway.
Guilty. Back to action. Got one of them. Obstacle removed.
A stellar performance from the high notes as they dominate the field.
Going for a steal on D. Now. 2 in a row and the map's feeling small. Proximity sensors up.
The high notes made an awesome steal there.
That could be a game changer.
Motion sensor online. This is mine. Four straight saves. Pure clutch support.
They're unstoppable right now. The Boundless just stole the cash out.
Definitely not a defensive strategy.
Cash out stolen back by the shock and awe. Now that's how you make noise. The Kingfish will need to try again. Team wiped.
Looks like this was the one that got away from them.
Ka-ching! The Boundless just cashed out big time.
Wow, the Boundless's ability to work together is out of this virtual world.
The shock and awe completing a cash out.
Very
Reach for ball
impressive.
six.
They turned a steal into a cash out.
The shock and awe are outdoing their rivals now. The Boundless are making a move in a vault. What a turnover. A cash box has switched owners and now belongs to the shock and awe.
That's the kind of strength that brings
A contestant is collecting to another.
The Boundless can't seem to
Go
catch
to
their
cash
stride.
out A.
They're down again.
Hopefully, they're not reboundless, Scotty. I need to get somebody to walk my virtual dog because this match is heading into overtime.
Steal on B. Going in. Absolutely.
Time's almost up, folks. 30 seconds to go.
Let's see who can
Setting the zip line. Coming up.
performance from the Shock and Awe. After that win, they'll want to keep surprising their rivals in the next match.
And after a commendable performance, the High Notes will also move into the next round.
The Socialites, the Tough Shells, the Shock and Awe, and finally, the High Notes. We're not done yet, folks. Round 2, go!
Head to Vault 2.
The sun is on the way down, but our contestants' stars are about to rise. And it's crystal clear out there, too.
This round, the arena takes elevation and motion to the extreme, with cash-out stations floating high and cash boxes on the move.
Placing
It's
a proximity
up, down,
sensor.
left, right.
That didn't take long.
The High Notes start the match with a flawless elimination.
Motion detection active.
First team wiping the bag, and it's a highlight.
Whoa, the High Notes were completely blindsided there. The Shock and Awe got hold of a cash box. The High Notes have returned to the arena.
Looking
Attack on
hungry,
B.
the
Steal
Shock
it.
and Awe should expect some retaliation.
Making an early impact,
Moving.
the Shock and Awe triggered the first cash out. Can't keep the rhythm. They've been wiped out again.
I'm not so sure that's music to their ears.
That station's still standing, but the attackers aren't.
We've got the High Notes returning to the arena.
They've had a quick break to regroup. I think the Shock and Awe need to get ready. The performance is off key again for the High Notes. Team down. I would have expected them to survive a bit of death metal.
The Shock and Awe are playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash out.
Did you see that coming, Scotty? I sure didn't.
3 gone, prize untouched. That's efficiency.
tough shells are opening Vault 3. The socialites are back!
They'll be itching for revenge after that exit. The tough shells need to stay vigilant.
Gonna revive! Cover me! Doctor's here!
The socialites swooped up a cash box.
Crescendo, Scotty! That probably shook them up a bit.
High notes grabbed the cash box.
Got going up there!
Cash out in progress thanks to the high notes.
Looking for movement!
Our contestants will have to look up and look out. We have meteors coming in.
Not on their watch, a contestant seems to be saying. Cash out, steal prevented. With our meteor shower, blowing them up. $12. Another surprise. Another team went for a shock and awe.
It's an absolute shocker, Scotty.
Zip line over here!
Another falter for the high notes, folks. They'll have to start again.
That creep just turned the tide of the match!
60 seconds left. Let's see who can handle the pressure.
The teams need to leave it up in the arena.
Reloading! Danger at Vault 4! Acknowledged! Motion detected active!
High notes opening Vault 4.
Looking for
Only
movement!
30 seconds left, and the pressure is on.
This is the final sprint.
Folks, the high notes are the team to beat as we head into the crescendo of this tournament.
And get ready for a blitz of dazzling tactics as the shock and awe will also join our upcoming two-team clash.
All right, the shock and awe up against the high notes. This is the end game, gang. Win big or go bust.
Here we go, Scotty. Two exceptional teams are ready to battle it out for the top spot. The team that reaches 50,000 will be crowned the winner.
Ah, no one knows the rules, quite like our June.
Reloading! Watch out, over here!
The shock and awe are exactly what this is more than a coincidence. It's not the first time they've been the first.
Birds on the board! We're in control!
The teams have made their intentions clear with that first elimination. Now, let the real showdown begin.
I hope the viewers at home are ready for a wild ride.
This ride is only going to get faster from here. And there we go, first team wipe on the board.
Definitely not the play the high notes were looking for. It's encore time for the high notes. Team respawned.
Go after Cash Box 1! Indeed! Bringing you back! Got one of them! Teammates back! Grenade set! Stay there! Taking damage! They're down! Tossing some fire!
It's all action as the shock and awe kick things into gear. for steal.
Brilliant steal. There's something about this game that keeps everyone guessing, right?
Okay, let's go!
The shock and awe will need to try again. Team wiped.
Here's a shortcut. Going for that zip line. Fast roll, minimal effort.
The high notes team.
Gotta reload.
The high notes are squeezing into Vault 2.
Looking for movement.
The shock and awe are back on the scene.
Enemy up there. Move away.
More shock and less awe as the shock and awe get hit by another team wipe.
Environment hack. Go, go. Move to cash out B. Quick to cash out C.
A long-awaited return to the arena for the shock and awe.
They look determined. The high notes should prepare for retaliation.
Stand our ground up there.
Wow! The high notes send a cash box soaring
Zip
through
line
the
up.
air, triggering a cash out from a distance.
Placing a proximity sensor. Materializing. Looking for movement. Defense so clean, you'd think it was scripted. Time to bounce.
Talk about a strategic steal.
A massive shift in the dynamics of this match. Exciting.
Enemy got
Another falter for the high notes, folks. They'll have to start again.
They lost their rhythm and they paid for it.
The shock and awe leave nothing to chance, cashing out with precision. The arena just got a little more interesting. There's a new vault.
right. Watch out.
Shot clock started to overrule three.
Deploying motion detector! I'm reviving! Back in action! Reviving!
Midway through, oh boy, the action has been relentless.
The energy is electric, and these players are feeding off it.
Two straight grabs and they're still standing!
The Shock and Awe are making their move. If they keep up, they will take it
Two
over.
flatlines on my one! Proximity sensor active! I'm back! Zip line up! Obstacle removed!
A sneak attack.
Playing a sneaky steal is a great way to win the match.
Rematerializing.
And the hearts of our fans.
Motion sensors up! Reloading! Detect, deter, defend! Deploying a zip line! Motion detection active. Motion detection active! Jump pad here!
It's lights out in the arena just as the spotlight swings to our winners, the High Notes. From all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching.